Hello and welcome. I'm Chanel Childs with ChanelChilds.net, and I wanted to shoot this quick Periscope because we meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And what we're talking about today is really found in the power of really recognizing how the most important thing in your home-based business. Now, the most important thing within your home-based business is to, number one, recognize something that, I was listening to Jim Rohn, and I was also, hello and welcome to all of you newcomers. I'm Chanel Childs with ChanelChilds.net. We meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Now, I was actually, listening to Jim Rohn just yesterday. Sorry, there's bugs out here, but I was listening to Jim Rohn just yesterday, as well as one of my mentors, David Wood, the day before, and they both said a similar thing, right? They both talked about one of the most important things in your home-based business, right? And one of the things that, that really caught my attention was found in a little example that David Wood gave. And the example that he gave was actually from Benjamin Franklin. And he talked about how Benjamin Franklin was actually a vegetarian so that he could afford to do this important thing. Now, you're probably wondering, what is the most important thing in your home-based business? And this is my own opinion, but I believe it's truly important that you really begin to take action on this, right? Because it's going to move you forward in the way of your dreams. I truly believe that, right? I can't guarantee it, but I believe it. Now, the most important thing I believe in your home-based business is that you, number one, decide to invest in yourself, right? Because you get paid based on the amount of value that you bring into the marketplace, right? I believe that that's a great secret that many people don't even know, right? Because what happens when you bring value to the marketplace? What happens is you begin to solve the problems of your target market, right? Think about the people that you follow on Periscope. Think about the people that you follow on other social media sites, right? Oh, thanks for the hearts. I appreciate you. You're probably following those people who are solving your problems, right? Well, how can these people solve your problems? Well, these people are able to solve your problems because they are willing to invest in themselves, right? They're willing to buy the training that they need in order to get to the next level, right? They're willing to spend the money to travel to a live seminar or conference or live event to get the information that they need so that way they can bring the value to the marketplace. You see, the more that you grow yourself, the more that you can grow your business, right? Because your business is only going to grow as much as you grow, right? Because if you are willing to get yourself out there and learn and grow daily and to take action daily, people are going to want to hear from you because you're going to have something intelligent to say. You're going to learn how you can solve their problems, right? Because you're actually taking action and you're actually understanding what it is that your target market is struggling with. So our first step within our home-based business and recognize the most important thing is self-investment, right? And David Wood talked about how Benjamin Franklin was actually, he became a vegetarian so he could afford to buy the books that he needed in order to grow himself, right? And so what I want to encourage you to do today is to begin to invest in yourself daily. Whether that means picking up a book and reading it, whether that means listening to an audio on your way to work or on your way to school or whatever it is that you do, take the time out to listen to someone who's actually gone where you want to go, right? I love to read in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. I love to read in The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, to name a few. I love to listen to Darren Hardy's audio, The Compound Effect, right? I love to listen to people who've gone before me who are actually teaching me so that way I can teach you, right? Because none of this information comes from my own head. This comes from information that I've got from people who've gone before me. And now I'm taking the information and I'm sharing it with you. So what I want to encourage you to do today is don't just learn and grow daily, but take what you learn and share it with someone else, right? Because the faster that you actually take the information that you've learned and you share it with someone else, when you begin to do that, you become an expert even faster, right? Because now you're not just learning, but you're actually teaching as you learn. And when you do that, you get a better understanding of the material that you're actually learning, right? And so your goal to, if you want to increase your business, you want to grow your business, you've got to grow yourself on a daily basis. Plug in the audios, plug in the books, plug in the conference calls, get to live events, get the trainings that you need, because there you're going to find the information that you need. Yes, yeah. So I love how you're pointing out it's not just a money investment. Yeah, exactly. And it does. Sometimes you have to take out a little extra cash, right? Now, most people that I know don't have the money when they start out, right? They don't have the money to go to the next event, to the live events that they need to get to for their company. They don't have the money to invest in the products that they need. They don't have a couple $1,000s just laying around. Most people don't have that. But when you make the commitment and you decide that it's so important for you to invest in yourself, you know what I mean? One thing that Grant Cardone, I once heard him say, if you have to spend $1 to make $1, spend the dollar, right? Because you want to put yourself in a position where you're getting the information that you need in order to share that information with someone else. Because when you start to share what you've learned, you're adding value to someone else's life. And as you begin to add value to other people's lives, they're going to want to be around you. They're going to want to connect with you. They're going to want to trust you. They're going to want to buy from you, right? And so our first step in getting to the next level and really recognizing what's the most, what I believe, it's truly my own opinion, but what I believe to be one of the most important things in your home-based business is self-investment. So I encourage you today to go out there and invest in yourself, read in the books that you need to read, buy the books that you need to buy, go to the training that you need to train, that you need to get, right? If you need to travel to the next live event, if you need to, invest in some sort of product to make your business get better, do what you have to do, because you get paid by the value that you bring. The more value you bring to the marketplace, the more money you will make. Now, there's no guarantee you'll earn any money. Please see our income disclaimer at www.empowernetwork.com/income, but definitely put yourself in a position where you are learning and growing daily. And if that means you got to get to the next event, you got to travel to another state, like next week, I will travel to Texas to go to our next live event, right? Because I'm willing to go and do what I have to do in order to get around my mentors, right? Because when I go out to Texas to get this information, I'm going to be able to bring you back more value, right? But if I stay at home and I decide not to go, then what happens? I actually delay my success, right? But when I put myself in a position where I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm willing to get to the next live event. I don't care where it is. I don't care what it costs. What happens is I'm putting myself in a position to move forward, and people are more willing to listen to me because they see that I actually have value to bring to them because I've invested in myself, right? Same with you. As you step out there, be willing to invest in yourself today, whether that means getting to the next live event. We're going to Texas next week. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, send me a private message on Facebook. You can join us if you would like. But, the power of really moving forward in the way of our dreams is, number one, investing in ourselves, and that means getting around the right people, traveling to live events. If you're not around the right people right now, start to read in the right books and start to listen to the right audios. Because I believe that when you begin to do that, you're putting yourself in a position to establish yourself as an authority in the marketplace, and people are going to want to hear from you. They're going to want to join you. They're going to want to buy from you. Now, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for joining us today. We meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, right? So tomorrow we'll actually be back here at 9 a.m. Pacific. So if we're not already friends on Facebook, please add me as a friend or send me a private message and let me know that you know me from Periscope, because I don't add everyone. But I would love to connect with you on Facebook. Have an awesome day, and we will see you back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you want to join us in Dallas, let me know on Facebook. Have an awesome day. See you back here tomorrow at 9. Bye for now.